Oftentimes people ask me, what is the Victory Gospel Crusade? And my answer is simple. It's a group of Jesus-loving, Bible-believing Baptists that are going to reach an area that needs the gospel. And that's what we're doing. We've done it several times all across the country. Since we started the first tent meeting in Minnesota, the Victory Gospel Crusade began in 2016. And since then we've gone to 11 different places across the country, from Minnesota to Indianapolis to Worcester, Massachusetts, to Rhode Island, all the way out to California and Iowa and Virginia and places in between. This last year we went 10 hours north of North Dakota to Canada, and my, how the Lord has blessed. In every place that we've gone, we've seen preachers that have been encouraged and Christians that have been stirred and revived in their hearts. We've been able to see many people come to Jesus Christ because we believe that the gospel works. It's the power of God unto salvation. This year, with the Lord's help, we're going to be going to Butte, Montana. We'll be there July 28th through August 15th, and we're looking forward to what the Lord's going to do in and through these meetings. We have a week of preparation, then we have 2 weeks of preaching, and it's going to be wonderful. We're excited because this year, for the first time, we have a tent, and we're taking a gospel tent to their area of Butte and Silver Bow, and this tent is being made right now as we speak. And so there are so many things that God has already done leading up to it. And we wanted you to know about it, and we wanted you especially to pray. We're looking for people that will pray. We desperately need God's people to pray that Satan would be bound, that those that are set captive by his will and his desires in sin would be set free, that God would work in such an unusual way in reviving the churches and equipping them for the task of giving the gospel, and that many people would come to Christ. We're praying that family trees would be changed for God's glory. Then we need people to participate. If you live within an hour or two of Butte, Montana, we'd love for you to come. We'd love for you to be a part. We can use your help as we pass out gospel tracts, and certainly use your help as we get the gospel there and participate. We'll have an evangelistic choir every night. We have gospel testimonies and gospel quartet singing, and most of all, a message from the Bible and a gospel message clearly showing sinners how they can come to Jesus. And then we need people that will support, and if the Lord would lay it upon your heart to support the Victory Gospel Crusade effort in Butte, Montana, we certainly would covet that and appreciate it. The Lord has always provided most of the time before the crusade has ever started for the entirety of it to be met and the need to be taken care of. And if God would lead you to support it, we would gratefully thank you with all of our hearts for your desire to get the gospel to Butte, Montana. Butte and Silver Bow, Montana have about 34,000 people in that general area, and only 10% of those people are in any church of any kind. That means this area needs the gospel, and there are churches there giving the gospel, but we're going as evangelists and as Christians trying to give the gospel in a concentrated way. Would you pray for us? Would you pray that God would go before us and shelter us and help us? And would you participate if you can? And if you're able to support, would you support this great effort? God bless you.